Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Marby here, also known as Candy Slit. Right now, we're going to be analyzing gameplay. I picked, honestly, this lane conventionally supposed to go for Fizz, meaning that Fizz is a hard counter to Twisted Fate. But I will link a video in the description down below how to play and learn this lane, how to play it out properly. This lane can go for Twisted Fate. You can win and dominate Fizz if you play this lane correctly. We're gonna go through that gameplay, analyze your mistakes, just about how well play this game. I think that's the best way to improve is by watching your VODs, making sure you're aware of mistakes you make or what you could have done better. You know what I mean? So without further ado, here we go. So obviously, start the lane off. Honestly, I like to start this lane off with just because he is a melee assassin. That movement speed does help laning phase. You are able to poke at a safe distance. Make sure to juggle the aggro between minions properly, just because if you're out and moving quicker, well, you take less damage that way. Put yourself at a much safer spot. So right here, the wave, we see the wave right here is so right here, I let him auto the minions first, just cause if he is always pushing towards you, you're able to deny minions. So we're gonna be keeping the wave down here. You see, every time he goes for the minions, you're able to harass with your W, just like that. But also, as you can see, I'm taking very minimal damage because I started with them. I'm able to poke at a safe distance. And so basically the goal of having Fizz auto attack first, you're able to keep it in a safe spot where you can deny minion farming, and pretty much it's very hard to gank when you're under tower like that. And as you see, I'm trying my best to farm everything out here. He is ahead just because he's taking more minions, but I have more minions coming forward me. Do miss a couple CS, so that's something I would like to improve on for next time. And anyone wondering, this is in the mid platinum range. I am trying to climb the diamond right now. I need to improve a lot of things first. I'm not going to be commentating too much on other lanes, but focusing more on mine, because honestly, the most you can do is control how well you play the game. Yeah, as you can see, he's ahead in CS right now, but it's just cause he's been pushing the wave. I have more minions coming towards me, so I should be able to build a pretty sizable lead. I go for the flash here, get his flash. Wasn't ideal. I'm gonna tell you why. Just because Fizz is so much more mobile than TF. I feel like you definitely need the flash in lane, just in case he decides to all in you. So if I could play this game again, I probably wouldn't have won for that flash. But as you can see, I still have him wave towards me, and he has no flash up. I'm able to poke him in like that. Nidalee, put manual camera. Sorry about that. Nidalee should be looking to apply pressure in the mid lane, just cause I have the wave coming to. I think right here I did break my freeze. And honestly, the whole thing about Fizz is if he is not able to snowball ahead, it's pretty. He's not too strong just because his laning phase isn't the great. I do play a decent amount of Fizz as well. I'm not an expert or anything on him, but I feel like I'm comfortable enough to know how to deal with him. I'm forcing him to use the. If Nidalee was coming mid lane, that would be pretty easy ganks right now. But anyways, it's pushing towards him again. I think I decided to reset here to get the back. But yeah, as long as you don't die in lane, you are pretty solid. And also, you want to be looking to get a Zhonya's first. You don't feel too comfortable in the lane. Because once you finish the Zhonya's, this can't kill you at all. You really can't. Anyways, he does get those minions again. Decide to make it back here. We're gonna switch over to the other lane and see what's happening. I pushed it in to get. Yeah, I believe I decided to go Rod here. Just because I felt like he was playing pretty scared. He had no kill pressure on me. Flashes down. Flashes down. My Mystic stopwatch is about to come up. I don't see him trying to go for a kill for a while. So we're pretty solid here. He's waiting for me to try and he's waiting for me to make a mistake here, if any. But I pretend that I'm about to teleport bot lane, so he ends up pushing the wave towards me, and that gets a nice reset. That's one thing to. I think I play a pretty decent Twisted Fate, so that's one thing to practice: faking the roam. If the wave is in an unfavorable spot. So I start pushing it again here, just cause he is not getting too much gold to snowball his lane. We're getting gold at the same rate. I'm getting it quicker because of my passive. So me going even with Fizz is pretty good. It would have been ideal if I had denied him more minions, but me dropping my flash caused me to play less aggressively. As long as you're not dying in this lane, it's good. And here I make the TP. We get her. No, we get all their sums, so it's decent on my part there. Sets it up for later. He starts pushing here, which is the correct thing to do. Trying to punish me for missing. Or for making that roam. He does get out ahead, so I had to make that. I didn't have to make that teleport. It wasn't 100% kill, but if I got the kills, that would have been perfect. But I'm not too sad about it, just cause I did end up taking away the flash and taking some pressure off my bot lane. He does get some plates here. I believe I asked for the gank here, but I don't remember if I get it. We're gonna have to see. I definitely could have played this lane better, but I think I did a pretty decent job on it. Missing some easy CS here. I stop him back. I think if I remember correctly, he goes for the kill here, but he has no gold, and I have a lot of health at this point in the game. Yeah, hold my gold card after the E, stun him, tries to go for the kill. Walk away, ignite him. Just so pretty much tells him to like back off, you know. He doesn't have the kill. If I could probably turn it on him. His E cooldown is pretty long as well. But I'm unaware where the Lee Sin is because there is a shortage of wards in the bot lane. So he was bot side. It's a good thing I didn't go for the kill there. He could have ganked me easily. Pretty sure he ganks me here actually. I might die here. I don't remember correctly. I think I get away. He tries to get me there, but I make the flash, stun him, start running straight. His cooldown is around like 8 seconds or so. Right here, I make the dodge. Doesn't slow me. Dodge that. Stun him up again. Get some poke in. Just try my best not to die, you know. And I believe he gets the kill here. There we go. Perfect. Just like that, easy assist. He made a mistake there. I don't think he should have went for that gank. Just because Fizz has no cooldowns at that point in time. He has no kill potential. He was scared of dying, so wasn't really on board with him. Anyways, forget how much gold I have. Don't remember how to check. Also, bear with me. I am learning how to record. This is one of my first videos. I'm very open to suggestions and comments. very much like to improve. So I end up getting Merc Treads here and a little bit of AP. I thought, in my head, I thought this was the better buy. Just because Merc Treads give you that MR and make the teleport here. But we don't get too much here. I think I made a couple mistakes and we're going to go through them actually. Gets her. Sure, stun her up. She's dead here. She's really trying really hard to get me, but I got my Zanya's ready. My commencing stopwatch to get healed up. Pretty decent for us. This is very good for us actually. Got very lucky there. Honestly, if I'm Fizz, I probably would have went just straight up Proto Belt first. Would have made him a little bit tankier. I'm very hard to kill at this point. I have something like, let me check real. Yeah, I have 1.3k total hit point. Pretty damn crazy. This isn't the perfect game. Some things that I would have liked to improve on. I would have definitely liked to. I definitely should have explored the top side more because Lee Sin here has a lot of control on this top side. Probably would have dropped something. Gosh. Anyways, couple of mistakes with my CS. I missed like 100 gold right there easily. And at this point in the game, I remember York was pretty fed. People started flaming the Garen. Not me particularly, but definitely should have went a little tankier first. I think he wanted the Black Cleaver buy, even though he was behind. I would have liked if he died less in lane. But anyways, that's beyond the point. Main focus here is just my general gameplay. 2 assists on Fizz right now, and I'm pretty close in the CS. He does start pulling out a little bit ahead on the CS. No lie. But honestly, I'm not too worried here. Believe I made the call for everyone to back up. I made a mistake here. They backed up as well. They had no vision of the jungle, and I wasn't on the map. I don't do it too much here, but another tip with playing TF, shuffling your cards in lane adds a lot of pressure. A lot of people don't understand what's going to happen. See, I'm always trying to make that roam or fake it. So he starts autoing the minions instead of keeping it on his side safely. He would have had a lot more kill potential had he not been not pushing the lane, if that makes sense. Like he could have froze the lane on his side. Cannon there. I've missed probably like 3 cannons at first like 10 minutes. Crazy. But yeah, I started finishing my Zanyas since I popped stop. I honestly don't want to be dying that much. We're just keeping our distance right here, staying around this side. A lot harder to gank me from here. Lee could come theoretically from behind over here. Definitely I should have been warning over here. Should have bought a pink or 2. But I'm pretty safe for the most part. See my Nidalee's up here. Yeah, make sure to ping the missing. You know, right away, guys. Big mistake a lot of people in lower elos tend to do. They don't ping their lanes right away. Good. Well, he's like 5-0 at this point in time. I think that was the biggest concern in the game here. I wasn't even about shutting Fizz down anymore, just because he's maybe 20 CS ahead of me at the time. It was more so that we had to deal with this fed Yorick. Yorick right now, guys, if you play top lane, it's almost a guaranteed win if you know how to play and pressure your lane as Yorick. It's just ridiculously strong, let me tell you that. Ridiculous amount of damage, and he's pretty damn tanky. Got my TP right behind the Fizz. I think Nidalee doesn't see him. Yeah, I was pinging it the whole time, but they weren't really. She wasn't really on the same page. Definitely should have turned it on the Fizz, but it's okay. It does happen. I'm not angry about that, you know. So I'll keep my gold card out here, start pushing the wave slowly so we can get that start. It's just the threat of getting CC'd, you know. Just making sure you hold your cards. Yeah, so I do lose the mid lane here. Wasn't the greatest thing, but we do come back from this. Just cause, so that's the reason why I take minion dematerializer as well. So I am able to clear minions quickly when I need to keep the mid lane up. But that roam does cost me. Lee Sin decides it's not worth it to go to the bot lane. And he takes the tower, which is a really good move on their part. They do get the gold on that. And furthermore, they get a lot more jungle control. They're able to ward deeper into our jungle, especially since all tier 1 towers have dropped on the map. Yeah, start poking them down here. We do get the mid lane tower as well, though, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. First buy proto belt would have definitely helped them with wave clear quicker too. That active is pretty damn good. York gets a little cocky here, overextends, so we do catch him out quick. Yeah, at this point, no MR or very minimal armor. Very easy to kill at this point in the game. You want to Triforce first. Fizz can't really finish his skills here. And I stun him up. Oh, I lied. Very slippery. Get her here. And I believe she's dead. This gold card galore here, man. All you need to do is to pressure your lanes. Pressure the side lanes by faking your teleports or your ultimate, sorry. And just not missing your gold cards. Very important. He starts wilding out. He's walking up. Definitely could have killed him if I had my flash up. I believe I do, actually. I lied. Yeah, it's a very amateur commentary. I really got to work on this. Make it sound more professional, you know? Anyways. At this point in time, I'm pretty sure I have more gold than Fizz. He is worth 450 bounty. It's because of the CS. But I have the 5 assists. And I'm not too down on CS. A lot of kill participation there. Good even, I believe. Gets a really nice flash. That was fucking beautiful. And I'm go here bot lane to push it out. Yeah. Honestly, don't be afraid to be pushing as Tia. There's a lot of survivability. If you get in trouble and they don't have very much CC, for example, their team does not have a lot of CC. I believe I ult to get this wave here. A lot of gold to miss. Didn't want to miss it. I didn't think we were going to be using my ult for a while here. Very quiet so far. Yeah, so I'm on my way to finish that Zhonya's. Once you get that Zhonya's, you can play a lot more aggressively just because he's not able to kill you anymore. It'd be very hard to kill you without Zhonya's. You're very tanky as Twisted Fate. You have a lot of wave clears, a lot of minion aggro helping you out, you know? Yeah, I had to make the back here. I believe my Zhonya's is about finished here. Go. I think Yorick starts that rift, but decides to back off on it. A lot of vision from Fresh. Not too aware. He definitely should have upgraded his trinkets though. Yeah, pushing harder if he boards him. Just get in here. Yeah, too much, way too much CC. Start pressuring this as well. That redemption buy was really beautiful actually. It helped a lot of fights. Threaten the gold card, you know. Easy to use, guys.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
He uses his E so he can't really engage. It's on cooldown right now. Able to poke him more. get a little worried here just because he's so low. You know, nothing too much after that siege. We try to win this very controlled manner, if that makes sense. Back. What I pick up? Yeah, finish my full Zonias, and I start working towards my run. Made a mistake of buying freaking amplifying tome though. I definitely should have put the money into the blast. I was having second thoughts. I kind of wanted to finish my Lich Bane first, but at this point in time, it's a little late for a Rod of Ages. But I had a feeling the game was gonna go a little bit later, for whatever reason. Make the picture very easy kill again. So it's pretty much it's a lot of macro play, a lot of macro involved in playing Twisted Fate. Put the ward there so we can get full vision just in case he decides to walk out of the brush. And yeah, from this point on, it's just a lot of pushing. We try to get a lot of jungle control here. Wards out for Harambe. Yeah, I laugh at my own jokes and I kind of talk to myself. But you know, anyways, yeah, kind of eat the ult here. Zonia's. That's what I mean. Like the moment the Fizz lands, this can't do anything at all. A lot of his damage is in his ultimate, unless he's super ahead at that point. I'm probably going to upload more gameplay on these types of lanes. Twisted Fate, I think I did a pretty decent job, honestly, playing this lane out. Definitely could have CS'd a lot better. Definitely could have had more wards out on the map. I should have upgraded at some point. I do have a Farsight here. Honestly, there's a couple mistakes I definitely should fix. I am aware of them. But I think I played this lane pretty well. Like Fizz was never able to get ahead in Snowball. Like he was, Fizz relies a lot on that. The early game gold. Because he's a very strong assassin. Don't get it twisted. I'm probably in the future going to upload the opposite of this matchup from the perspective of not too hard. I feel like he made a couple mistakes, not being able to aggro, not being able to go as hard as Fizz would usually go, you know. Get him here. Very easy kill. I think I die here at one point though. So that's a lot. Could have been a gold card I dropped. Yeah, I do my part. PC machine Fizz. PCing all the carries pretty much. The gold, like Twisted Fate, I believe, is one of the most balanced champions that are actually good. He's not overly powered, but he's not underwhelming. It's a very good kit for one of the old champs, for sure. Come here, boom, gold card again. All it is, just CCing consistently, constantly, getting the right targets. It takes a lot of practice. Probably gonna put a shorter video out on better examples. Honestly, this is just me babbling over my gameplay and trying to provide quote-unquote commentary. Yeah. But definitely, Fizz should have been a lot more aggressive throughout the entirety of the game. Just because you have to take, he's a very high risk, high reward champion. You can't just play this lane out safely. And like there's 9 kills on the board, he's involved in one of them. It's one of those champions that you definitely have to take risks. And he, unfortunately in this game, he didn't take enough of them. And so I ended up getting stronger and stronger. Because Twisted Fate, as long as you scale into the late game and you're able to get your items, and you are relative to their CS and their level, you're having a great time into the mid game, into the late game, just because you weren't denied all that gold and you were able to scale up. If Fizz had been more aggressive, for example, if he let me attack the minions first, but honestly, I wasn't going to attack them till he did. But for example, if I had attacked those minions first and they were coming to him, that's not what you want. In that beginning of the game, when I let him attack the minions first, that caused the minions to stay on my side of the game, or my side of the lane, sorry, for a good like 10 minutes. And I wanted to save the Baron here. I could not really save her. The moment Fizz got her, the moment he flashed on me, I had to get out of there to save the Baron. So that's another way to utilize Twisted Fate's ult. Definitely would not have got out with these guys. Yorick is just ridiculously strong. Anyways, what I was saying, yeah, when Twisted Fate controls the majority of the lane and keeps the minions this side of the lane, whichever side you started on, and you keep them towards your tower, you're just able to control the tempo and pace of the majority of the game. Just cause like, he has to be more careful. He's taking more risk than you. He's putting himself in a very in an unfavorable position when he is pushing the lane. So as Fizz, definitely wait till Twisted Fate attacks the wave first or pushes the wave first. And yes, you do miss a couple minions in the beginning, but you don't drop your kill pressure. There's more kill pressure in this matchup when you're Fizz, when he is closer to your tower. And that's just guaranteed. It's easier for your jungler to gank. It's easier to let the minions crash your way, your tower, and you get less minion aggro that way. It's just easier to trade when that happens. Ooh. I pretty sure I fail flashed here. That wall is pretty fucking thick right here. I could not get over the wall. It's kind of game changing. I would have been CCing. I think I die right here for sure. For sure. So he does get the fish out there with my Zhonya's down. So that's my first death of the game. But we are coming towards the end of the game very soon. Sorry if I sounded nervous or if I stuttered a lot. I pretty much did this on the fly. I had to turn on my PC and I wanted to do commentary on one of my recent games. Probably will see a bit more of this from me regarding a lot of mid lane champions. I want to do a video next on LeBlanc. I know a lot of people have trouble playing her. She's gone through a lot of changes recently. Not recently, last season and the season before, there were a lot of changes regarding LeBlanc. She was one of the first champions that I ever played when I started playing this game back in season 4. And I'd like to you know, share that knowledge with people who are just picking up the champion. You know, I'm not an expert, I'm not a pro, but I've been playing this game for a while, and I think that definitely, I do have some knowledge that I would like to share regarding these champions that not many people play. You know, that so there's a lot of champions that aren't quote unquote meta anymore, but they're still very good in the solo queue, and they're still very good to climb with. For example, Twisted Fate is one of those champions. He's not the most meta champion, not the strongest champion in the game, but he's definitely very consistent. He's one of those champions like Orianna, for example, or Lissandra, or Lux, or you know, a lot of these champions are barely touched, and they stay very consistent. So you know, very easy to climb with them because their power stays relatively the same. If anything, it's just the runes that might change or the item builds that might change, but the kits generally do stay the same. LeBlanc's been reworked a couple times. I believe Fizz got reworked as well, but the feel is still pretty similar. We're going to be making a lot of videos on these champions. I hope that you guys will check them out. If you have any questions or you disagree with something that I say in the video, please point it out, because I am very open to constructive criticism. That's something I do appreciate a lot. It lets me know that you guys are actually watching my content, wanting to help me grow, because I believe something that's needed in order to grow. I'm always trying to improve, and I want to provide quality content for my viewers. So with that being said, I'm gonna go back to the game and check out what happens here. I believe this is like 9.3, by the way, that I'm playing on. maybe 9.4. I will get everything in the description below, and also don't forget I will be linking that the Dopa video that Adpo, the Korean Twisted Fate player that I generally like to watch and learn from. It gets a little tricky here. Very messy game here. Fights in the mid lane are super messy. So yeah, he fucked up here, and I think that gets us the win. That was enough to win the game, pretty sure. It's a little too late, like too late. He started playing more aggressively, definitely later, but I feel like he should have made these risks, you know? Should have tried for those risks. Definitely need to work on my my CSing as I make more videos, but as I climb the ranks. Hopefully you guys will stick with me in this journey, and we'll try to grow together. And yeah, pretty much my commentary there.